I want to thank my folks, Steve and Missy, for the rehearsal dinner last night. Still full from it. I think we've had enough food. And then I also want to thank Dave and Mary for this night. It was such a beautiful spot. Thank you guys so much. And thanks to all of you guys for coming in from out of town, from Denver, wherever you came from. We appreciate you coming up here and making it such a fun night with everybody. Now, growing up in the Nicols household, we were a super close family. You know, there was just the four of us, and we did a lot of stuff together. It was a close, tight-knit family. Tons of time in the minivan, driving around the state, driving around the country on vacations, going to sporting events all the time. We also made it a priority to have dinner together, just the four of us every night. We even had a nickname for our family. We called it the Four Family. Not the most original name in the history of the world. But the only thing that I've ever heard my mom say she would get a tattoo of was the Four Family.
Wow.
We haven't come up with a design yet, but if anybody comes up with one, let us know. Let's give your mom a tattoo. Now, even though we were a close family, you're still going to have the dynamic of an older brother, younger brother, picking on younger brother, little brother being annoying to older brother. There's no loss of that in the family. Now, us, I would say that I didn't pick on you too bad, and you weren't that annoying. But he would obviously tattletale, embellish stories, those sorts of things that little brothers do to be annoying. And I can remember it's a series of events. When Os was young, Os would eat so much candy that he would literally break out in hives. There wasn't a place in the house we could hide candy good enough to keep it away from. I mean, we had to go to the doctor and find out what yellow dye number 5 or red 40 it was that would make you break out in hives. I mean, he loved candy. And every holiday that came around, and this won't come to a surprise to you that know my mom, she would buy us a little gift and tons of candy. Valentine's Day, Easter, President's Day, I mean, you name it, we were getting candy. And Austin, in true style, would eat that candy within an hour. Me being pragmatic older brother, I'd be saving it, rationing it on my desk in my room to spread it out. Well, after day one, my candy started disappearing pretty quickly. And we all knew who was the culprit, the guy that ate so much candy he'd break out in hives. But he would never admit to it. It was annoying at the time, but looking back now, it's just funny. Another thing Os is notorious for is waiting to the last minute to do anything. We worked together at the golf course, so I would roll him out of bed 2 minutes before we left every day, get him to the golf course on time, and some things never change. I mean, literally yesterday, he's telling most of us here that we have to buy black shirts for the event tonight.
Whoops.
Things never change. Also younger brother, little brother dynamic, you're going to have a competitive nature. And that always was between us. Whether it was video games, those would lead to knockdown, drag 'em out fights, board games. I mean, even 2 years ago, Christmas Eve, me, Os, Aislinn, and Lauren playing Sorry. We're not playing Sorry anytime soon again. I don't think we finished the game, but it was memorable. And then, of course, sports. I mean, super competitive in sports. We always played basketball against each other, baseball in the backyard, home run derby, hitting golf balls around, playing football. And being the older brother by a few years, I was bigger, I was stronger, I was smarter. So I was winning most of these events up until we got to be about 15, 16. And I was no longer that much bigger, that much stronger, certainly still smarter. But I wasn't winning these events that easily. And actually I was trying my hardest not to get beat by my younger brother. And Os, a credit to him, he was just so naturally talented at everything. I mean, it's just been so fun to see and just so much pride in it. I mean, he could roll out of bed and make 10 three-pointers in a row, hit the ball 350 yards down the fairway. Once he was beating me, I just had to be the smarter one, and just not be the more athletic one. But not only is Austin naturally talented at sports, he's also naturally talented at being a father. I mean, I saw from day one how much he loved AJ and how great of a father that he was. It's still inspiring and still instills so much pride in me. And I also know he's going to be such a great husband, too. He's just so naturally talented, Ace. You got nothing to worry about. Now, I've mentioned how close we were, and we always were close. We were good friends. But my senior year of college, Austin's freshman, he didn't know what he was going to do after he graduated high school. He had some opportunities to play basketball places, and ultimately decided that he's going to come live up in Fort Collins with me and my buddies. Randy over there was lucky enough to be one of our roommates. So we're seniors. He's a freshman in college, so he was very quickly introduced to how much fun college could be. A lot of the guys at this table were hanging out at our house all the time because it was a fun place to be. Bottom line, though, is we were best friends by the end of it. You know, we grew up being close, but I'm so lucky to call my brother my best friend. I never had a sister growing up, Ace, but from the day I met you, you felt like a sister. You were right in the family. You could see how much my brother loved you, how much he talked about you. Most of all, how much you kept him in check. And that's not an easy thing to do. Everybody that knows the Nicols guy, it's not easy to keep us in line. So my mom's a saint, you're a saint. I love you. Welcome to the family. If everybody wants to grab a glass, I love you both so much. Congratulations, and I wish you the best.
Very well done. Let's hear it there.